Hi everyone, Space Cowboy coming at you with a new playthrough. First off, before we jump into the meat of the game, or jump into the game at all, I had a bit of a mix-up with some of my videos and I've lost some Arkham Knight videos. So rather than trek through the game again, I've decided wasn't really into that playthrough too much anyway, so what I'm going to do is just cancel it off and start us off with Dishonored 2. So, full disclosure, I completed Dishonored 1, played a little bit of the DLC, didn't get very far, and lost my save, so we're jumping into Dishonored 2, and let's have my first playthrough be a playthrough with you guys. So, let's do that. I didn't actually pre-order Dishonored 2. What actually happened was there was a voucher inside the game. I put the code in and lo and behold, it had all this stuff on it. So I'm going to pop the brightness up just a little bit. Options. I'm going to put the subtitles on. Dialogue's going to have subtitles. Just for myself, in case I'm talking and don't notice something and then I can see it there, so... Gameplay HUD. You know what, we'll stick with what they've got. We'll do the tutorial as well. Yes. So, I played the first game as Corvo. Did a really good playthrough, ended up with probably one of the better endings that you could get in the game. Tried to be as stealthy as possible, but it didn't always work out that way.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
Okay, so I get the feeling are we playing as Emily here? Yeah, I think we are.
The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city.
Already I'm getting the Dishonored vibe from it.
What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
Corvo speaking? Barely said a word in the first game. In fact, I don't even think he spoke in the first game.
I've got a sly in my Never doubted I could. At the right timing, I can vault over that.
Okay, so I've got to vault and slide.
Did it.
Okay.
What's next?
The thing I really liked about the first Dishonored, and I know a lot of people say this as well, but the myriad of ways you could actually complete the game. What I also found is I think it was
I could spend every day running and jumping.
I think it was one of the Giant Bomb casts I was listening to a couple of years ago when they were talking about Dishonored. And one of the guys in that said, Vinny actually said he feels like the world's biggest bumbling assassin playing this game. Because he would always get so far and then make a mistake.
You learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
And that's the way I feel as well. It's like, you can do stealth and then all of a sudden you make that one mistake and it becomes a massacre.
I want you to sneak up on me. If you can.
Out the whale. That's something that's hinted to quite a bit. The whale oil, and you don't see too much of it. Now you're actually seeing it. But it would just stay in the spot.
Move up quietly and apply a chokehold.
Some more about. That's what Corvo looks
my
like.
girl. Don't let me hear you or see you.
Oh, so we're nicking the key from him.
Most people won't notice you if you're above them, overhead.
Didn't see anything at all. Why fight when you can slip past?
Crossbow training.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet.
Okay, so it's different controls. Yeah, it may wake up everyone in the building, but if you're shooting bottles, it's gonna wake up people still.
Perfect shot.
Right.
Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
I'll head it. Oh, okay.
Good. Well done. Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. You're quick. Block with your blade. Come on.
There we go.
Smart move.
Not getting very good rhythm, so that's why I'm not good with those type of things, parrying and things.
You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
Right? Well, that's pretty cool. That's definitely new.
Fatality. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
And that's new as well.
Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
So that's the big thing about this game, is when it comes the time for the story to really kick off, you can choose between playing as Emily or Corvo. So the big question is, who do I play as first? I will be honest, I'm probably going to go with Corvo in this one, and then do a playthrough with Emily. Maybe do a tutorial already. Sorry, just taking a drink of the Pepsi Max there. Keep me going. So I think I'll place Corvo in this playthrough and play as Emily on my own. Or should I do Emily? You know what? See, for the first time, I mean, I've played an entire game as Corvo. So what I'm going to do for this playthrough is I'm actually going to play as Emily. So we can discover her powers together and kind of play it, you know, just watch it together and see how she progresses with both of everyone watching.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Crown Killer.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Sounds got that very
Signet
unusual
ring.
art
There,
style.
You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
Something that makes it stand out.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the
Yeah,
Empress.
Corvo was there in the first game.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Didn't follow the story well. Is he her real father or just like surrogate? I mean,
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
okay.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos.
Robots.
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece. Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little Sparrow, blackened by bad memories. I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you.
Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart.
They're so quick to turn on her. Okay, so this is where we're gonna choose. Plays Corvo. Or he plays Emily. Right, we're playing as Emily. Yes.
Cast you in cold marble. No! Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and then I'll bring her to Coldwood Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the Rose Gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Exposition.
Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what
Uh-oh.
happened?
It'll be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
Okay, so you've just given me my first objective. Get that key from you.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Right, let's have a scour around the room.
Sir, how long is it going to take, Captain Ramsey?
Your horse is called Dial. Ramsey knows what he's doing. The man's moving up in the world. He's old.
Okay, have a look here. Is there anything? Read. Da. Okay, so they're basically accusing you of murder. Being the crown killer, but I guess that was all set up just by your aunt, so she can take your
Should I
crown.
just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
Let's peek
These
through the
bastards
keel.
are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
If I go out, I'm gonna be seen. Let's have a look. Is there any other way out of this room? Oh! I walked right past an open window. Right.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Okay. got a... How am I gonna do this? Is there any way to jump up there? Oh. I feel like something's staring me in the face and I can't even see it. I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna unlock this door. Right, so I can't unlock that door, that's absolutely fine. Now I know that that is not the way. So.
They used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then.
Oh, I need to be. Right, so we need to go outside the window. It's obvious that's it. This one takes us past the pipe. Hey.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Okay. So we've got out of that room. 22 minutes in, so what I'm going to do is end this video. I'll keep playing with another video, but I do want to keep these videos to 20 minutes each just for their upload time. So, stopping here, I'll be back in just a moment with the next one, and thanks for watching.